Imagine boarding an airplane. You look out the window, and instead of seeing a giant enclosed jet engine, you see massive spinning blades completely exposed to the air. It almost looks unfinished. But what if I told you this strange-looking engine could save airlines billions of dollars, reduce fuel consumption by 20%, and completely change the future of aviation? This isn't science fiction. It's Airbus's boldest gamble yet. For over 50 years, commercial jet engines have looked almost the same. Each new generation became quieter, more powerful, and more efficient. But the basic design never really changed. Now Airbus believes we've reached the limit of what traditional engines can achieve. So instead of improving the old design, they're bringing back an idea the aviation industry abandoned decades ago. And this time, it might actually work. Every airline has one major problem: fuel. It accounts for one of the largest operating costs of every flight. Even a tiny improvement in efficiency can save millions of dollars every year. The engines powering today's Airbus A320neo and Boeing 737 MAX are already among the most efficient ever built. But engineers say squeezing another 1 or 2% improvement from conventional turbofan engines is becoming incredibly difficult. To make the next giant leap, they needed to completely rethink the engine itself. Meet the RISE Open Fan engine. Unlike today's engines, the giant fan at the front isn't hidden inside a large circular casing. Instead, the blades remain completely exposed. That might sound dangerous, but this design moves far more air while using much less fuel. In aviation, moving a larger amount of air more slowly is actually more efficient than pushing a smaller amount of air at very high speeds. That's exactly what the open fan concept does. The result? Around 20% lower fuel consumption compared to today's most advanced engines. For airlines, that's a game changer. Lower fuel costs, lower carbon emissions, and potentially cheaper flights in the future. If the idea is so good, why hasn't anyone been using it? The answer is simple: technology. Earlier open fan engines from the 1980s were loud, created strong vibrations, and weren't practical for commercial airlines. But today's advanced computer simulations, lightweight composite materials, and modern aerodynamics have solved many of those problems. What failed 40 years ago may finally be ready today. Airbus isn't treating this as just another concept. The company is modifying one of its A380 aircraft into a flying test laboratory. Instead of replacing all 4 engines, one experimental RISE engine will be mounted on the aircraft to collect real-world flight data. If those tests are successful, this engine could power Airbus's next generation of single-aisle aircraft expected in the late 2030s. Commercial aviation has changed many times before. From propellers, to jet engines, to high-bypass turbofans. Now Airbus believes the next revolution has already begun. The engine may look unusual today, but in just a few years, it could become the new normal. So the next time you fly, the future of aviation might already be spinning just outside your window. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Would you feel safe flying on an aircraft with an open fan engine?